This is my friend Jack, and this is me. You see, he just got married a couple weeks ago, and this is a story about the gift I got for him and his new wife. So, I've been thinking about what to get the newlyweds for a while now, because I wanted to get them something that was useful and sentimental at the same time. I've thought a lot about my long friendship with Jack, and remembered that we've shared a common interest throughout the whole time we've known each other. That being, creating videos. So what better gift to give than a movie about our lives? Also, I did actually get him a gift, but more on that later in the video. So here's a little context. I've known Jack since we were both 11 years old. In 7th grade, I moved to a new town in Central Florida, and I was always a little more shy and soft-spoken than most of the other kids at our school. It was hard being the new Asian kid in town, so I didn't really make any friends until Jack and a few of his buddies invited me to sit at their lunch table. I still remember how happy I was that I wouldn't have to eat alone, and we've been friends ever since. So Jack and I went through many adventures and sometimes made a few questionable decisions, and we also picked up a few weird hobbies. But what really stood the test of time was making videos. We started filming ourselves in middle school making stupid music videos.
Stupid high socks.
That reminds me of a song.
You got Nike Elites on Under Armour. It's all the same, $18.
And later went on to make skateboarding videos, and eventually when we went to the same college, we made marginally less cringy films. Seeing the memories I made in my childhood through the lens of a camera is something I'll forever be grateful for. And in the middle of our freshman year, something amazing happened that would change his life for the better. He told me that he met a girl and that she was the one. If you knew Jack, then you would know that if he said something as serious as this, he meant it. A few weeks later, I met Lainey for the first time. She was everything Jack described her as, and I was so happy my best friend found someone who loved him as much as he loved her. And 4 years after that, this happened. So as you can see, Jack has been there for a huge part of my life, and now him and his wife are moving to Washington, D.C. to start a new life together. I was a little late to getting them a wedding gift, so I decided to get them a really special one. Enjoy! So I decided to get them a nice quality chef knife that was made in Japan. Jack's diet consists of a lot of Chipotle and McDonald's, so I thought I'd make them a custom knife with their names on it to encourage them to cook a little more. I'm scared of doing this to this knife, but the plan was simple. I modeled the engraving style after old school Japanese sword makers, and would practice on one of my knives that's already engraved. After my first run, I found that the process wasn't easy, but it was definitely doable. Now that the practice run was done, it was time to do the real deal. I was honestly super nervous to do this, but I had to do it for the bro. The first step was outlining the areas that I would engrave. After that, I looked up their names on a translator website and got to mapping out the characters. It was finally time to hammer it in. This is how it went. After the rough outline, I wiped off the remaining outline with acetone. Oh my god. This acetone just fucked up my desk. Alright, this is what it's gonna look like before I sand it, so kind of clean it up. Lastly, I'd sharpen the knife up and get it ready to send to the newlyweds. So here's the final present. Jack, Lainey, I hope you guys enjoy your gift, and I hope you enjoy this video. Well, I guess I'll see you later.